Okay.
Uh, Hello.
Hi.
How's it?
I'm good. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Perfect. Crystal clear. You good?
That's awesome. I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm nice, man. Shout out to you, by the way, for taking time to take this live.
Thank you for having me, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
So before we get started, I just need you to tell me a little about how was your day today? Yeah. Tell me about your day today. Cause me personally, I had a hectic, long, crazy day. But I have
Is
to do
it?
what I have to do.
Nah, it was just a chill day. I went to the gym in the morning and then I came back here and I cooked.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then I waited for you.
Okay. What did you cook?
Beef stew and rice.
Okay, I can taste. I can. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a good cook, by the way. I'm a very
Shout
good
out to
cook.
that. Shout out. All right, so let's just jump straight to it. Before we get started, I need you to. Okay, let me just open my phone. It's like I just need. I don't want to mispronounce things. Because like I was having a difficult time pronouncing your name. How do you pronounce your government name?
My government name?
Yeah,
Bundiswa.
Fundiswa.
Fundiswa. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you pronounce your stage name?
It's Pepsurah.
Okay.
Pepsurah.
Shout out. So I need you to tell me a little about Fundiswa, your life as Fundiswa, and a little about your life as Pepsurah.
Okay, Ufundiswa is basically me, like on a normal day, yabo.
Yeah.
Uh, she is, the sweetest girl, very respectful, and went to school. I'm actually a teacher, by the way. And yeah, and then on the other side, Upepsura, I think, is the creative side of me. She is very vibey. Uh, she's a freak. I actually recently learned because she's a freak.
Okay.
And, yeah, and a bit of a rebel. Yeah.
Okay. Shout
So
out.
it's like almost like opposite, but they coexist.
Okay. So like, how do you keep balance between the two people?
I think I'm just used to it, man. Ngiyazi ukuthi when mhlampe I'm going to perform or to the studio, I have to like tap into upepsura. Like anything that I do that has like arts or creativity, I have to tap into upepsura. But on a normal day, I'm just a normal girl. I'm Mufundisi, yeah.
Shout out. So what's the story behind the name Pepsurah?
Yo,
What is this name?
yes, I think eventually I'm gonna change this name because this question always haunts me, man.
Okay.
First of all, I used to hate the name, ne?
Okay.
Like I used to hate the name, and I got it before like I started rapping, by the way. So there was this guy, ne, in high school. I was still in grade 9. He had a crush on me, but I think he
Mhm.
was obsessed. According to me, he was obsessed, and I
Okay.
didn't like him. So, and they also like lived in my neighborhood. We went to the same high school because it's like in like the township, ne?
Okay.
And then they had this place in my neighborhood, him and his friends, where they would chill as it was called a cabin, where they would chill and watch movies and do whatever that they used to do. I don't know. So this one time they were watching like a local film. I don't know what it's called. Well, that's the story he told me, the guy, because I ended up asking him how the name came about. They were watching a movie, and on the movie there was a girl named Peps and a guy called Mater. So Mater had this like big, huge crush on Peps. And Peps when I shine door. And then his friends were like, okay, this is you in real life and Fundiswa. So when
Okay.
Umateri and then Ufundiswa is Peps. And then the next day, Eskoleni, I'm hearing the bros like Mangdula, they like, hey Peps. And I'm like, who's that? Yeah, but it started to get annoying to a point to would see. Like I went up to the guy and I was like, why abangani bakho beloku bengibiza like ngopeps? At first he didn't want to explain it, ne? And I was so
Mm.
pissed and I hated the name. So the more I hated the name, esikoleni lavene laduma. So like everyone was calling me Peps now. Now I freaking hated it, ne? And then
Yeah.
fast forward 2 years later, I hated the name for like 2 years. And then 2 years later, I started rapping, ne? Because the way I started
Mm.
rapping, there was a guy in class who just challenged me to like write my own lyrics. Because I used to rap Nicki Minaj's songs in class, ne? So this one time
Yeah.
he was in a group, he was in a rap group, and he was like, we don't have like many like female rappers, around here. So why don't you write something on like of your own? And I was like, okay, cool. And at the time I was just writing poems. I used to write poems, by the way. So
Okay.
I wrote a verse and they were quite impressed and they were like, ah, yeah, you need to join us. Yabo. And then we went and recorded that song. And then he was like, what's going to be your stage name? And mind you, this guy that I'm in a rap group with now is friends with the Crusher. They're friends. And then he
Okay.
was like, why don't you call yourself Paps? Because everybody already knows you as Paps. I was like, I hate that name. And he was like, come on, man, you can't be Fundiswa. You can't be a rapper named Fundiswa. Like, come on, just come up with a name. And at the time, I couldn't think of any name. I was like, okay, I can't be Peps, but I hate the name. And then he was like, maybe we're gonna like tweak it a little bit. He came up with the name, by the way, and maybe he said maybe we can call you like Pepsurah. I was like, okay, for now, ne, we can work
Mm.
with that. So that's how the name came about. And then before I knew it, everyone like started calling me Pepsurah when I started rapping because people were so surprised. It was how, because I was this like reserved, shy girl who was not in people's face, yeah. But so when they
Okay.
heard that like I'm a rapper, people were like stunned. And then around the neighborhood, people started calling me like Peps. Who were like, "Oh, you're really good at this. You should like continue doing it." But what I love from this is that I actually took something that was like negative and I turned it into something that is like really good. Yeah, because manje uPepsura around the city is like nje this big thing. But Molandeli story sake, it was not really like a story that is good.
All right. Shout out. So, if you were to name drop or reference one person, maybe to say they inspired your music career or your rap career, who would you say the person is?
I think I've already said, oh, Kala, it's Nicki Minaj. Like, yeah, well, Nicki Minaj, I started listening to her. I was doing grade seven, imagine, because
Okay.
at the time, I already like loved hip hop because Uma had like these CDs and we would play them with DVD where there's a mix of like hip hop and R&B, American hip hop and R&B. So I used to listen to that and also like South African hip hop, like about Pro KD or Maraza. Actually, there's the song Yamaraza engangitshela ukuthi ya Pro Kid back then when I was still a child. I only found out singing that. So it's always just been male Zingangwezo as a child, a rapper. And then this one time when I was doing grade seven, I discovered Nicki Minaj, and she was literally the first female I ever heard rapping, and I was like, what? I was so impressed. So she was like the biggest inspiration, ne? Because even I think ukujwayela like ukurapper, I used to rap her songs even in class. Like I said, during breaks, me and my friends we loved her, so we would like recite her lyrics and all that. So she's like the biggest inspiration. And then I think OSB, it's Tiana Taylor, even though yena ngimazi like sengimdala, but I think yena it because when's R&B angithi, but I like her style, like I like her swag nje, her essence as a creative. So it has to be Nicki Minaj and Tiana Taylor.
Okay. Shout out. All right. let's jump straight to the business of the day, which is the single that you recently dropped, Wemngani. I want us to talk about that single. So, with that single, what inspired the title of the song, and what's the story behind the song Wemngani?
Wemngani, I think it's self-explanatory. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, because it's Wemngani, which means hey friend. It's
Okay.
basically like based on like real emotions, because I wrote it about a friend of mine. So the story behind it's about when like graduated, ne? I was
Yeah.
looking for a job and then I got like an internship at this other company here in the city, and I met a girl there, ne? I'm not the type of person who like likes to make friends a lot, but with her we just like clicked. And
Okay.
then I think we just at the time I wasn't doing music. Like I was just focusing on work because it was a 9 to 5, ne?
Okay.
And then she found out that I'm an artist, ne? And she actually motivated me to like go back to doing music because she used to give me like my advice would say like you need to grow your following, you need to start doing vlogs, you need to do this, you need to do that. And then eventually I started like doing music again because I used to do music like but I was just inconsistent, yeah, but so it
Okay.
was like an on again, off again journey. So I started doing music again, and she was just so supportive. She was just that friend. Even when I go out to perform, she would like be there, hype me up. And then I realized that I actually hate, working. I hate the corporate world.
Okay.
It's not my thing. All I want to do is to just make music. But then, when you have to pay your bills, you have to do whatever you have to do. And then, so going to work was not as stressful because she was there and I knew ukuthi nginomngane like emsebenzini who is this like pillar of strength. So, just one time Avena ngitshela ukuthi she's resigning. She got a job in a different city, so she has to relocate. And it was such a sad moment, man. It was so freaking sad. I was like, man, so ubani sengizosala naye mina la emsebenzini because yabo uyena umuntu like nje just made things feel like they're not that bad, yabo.
Okay.
So and then she was like, okay, we're still gonna see each other and all that. Because she was relocating to Durban, by the way. I'm in Pietermaritzburg. But then she relocated and things were like no longer the same after she relocated because her job was like very demanding, her new job, because she had like an actual job now, not an internship because we're interns people. And then she was always busy. Nama was always busy with this side to work plus music. So, we didn't talk as often anymore. And then that's when I realized the Wuti, sometimes we just have those people, yabo, Wuti, sometimes life will put you in different directions. But they played like a huge role in your life, like an important role. So they'll always like hold a special place in your heart. So this one time, this producer sent me the beat, and I was kind of thinking about her at the moment and our friendship. And I was like, let me just put this into a song. Nebo. Let me
Okay.
just put this into a song. And
Okay.
I had
So
just
you,
finished
you
speaking to her about, meeting up and just having a drink and catching up. So yeah,
okay?
that's basically what the story is about.
You keep on saying her. I want to know what's her name.
It's Apindiwe. Apindiwe Mnisi. Yeah, that's a name.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is Apindi Wemnisi as the inspiration behind the song Wemngani.
Yes. The whole song, Jay, basically about her.
Shout out. All
Yeah.
right.
So that's the
So like,
story.
what okay, outside the inspiration of the song, eh? I want you to like if you were to um like how would you want your audience or your followers or your fans? receive the message that you're trying to like send with the song. I understand that you wrote it from a personal experience, but
Yeah.
what is the message that you're trying to send out to your fans about, you know, um, your experience with your friend?
I think a message like that I would want people to get is to, appreciate friendships and appreciate the time you have with people, because it might not like last forever. So appreciate the person and the time, and yeah, that's basically the message, bruh.
Okay, cool.
Nanokuthi-ke, like nje, always remember ukuthi life is about making memories. So no matter like how much time passes, you can always meet up nje nabangani bakho who like played a huge role in your life. Because basically life is about nje memories.
Shout out. So, if you were given um 2 minutes on a national television to promote this song, Wemngani, what would you say?
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would say,
No, don't think.
guys,
Say. Don't think. Say it.
guys, please go and listen to my new song, Wemngani. It's a very relatable song. I know people, most people, almost everyone is going to like relate with it because we all have like those people who once played like a special place, a special role, I mean, in our lives, and then life took us in different directions. But no matter how much time passes, they always like hold nje that special place in our hearts. So please go and listen to the song, and you're definitely going to love it. Yeah, that's what I would say. I know good side. That wasn't 2 minutes.
All right. So from the song going forward, what is it that we should expect from Pepsurah?
Ah, well, I'm going to release my first project ever. I think that's gonna be the biggest highlight of this year, actually of my
Okay.
entire career, because I'm gonna keep it like a body of work before, ne? So
Okay.
yeah, it's an EP. It's gonna have 6 songs. The EP is called Flagger EP, and yeah, so I think that's one thing. One thing really I expect going forward. It's the EP nje. After this song. Actually, Wemngani is part of the EP, by the way. It's track number 1 on the EP. So I was sort of giving people like a sneak peek with like what's inside there.
Okay. So since the song is part of the EP, like is the EP also dropping independently or what's up?
Yes. Yes, because I'm an independent artist, yeah, bro.
Okay.
So yeah, I actually do everything myself. I manage myself, I style myself. I'm the administrator, I'm the model, I'm
Why
the
is that?
manager.
Why is that?
I find it hard to trust people.
Kanjani? But
I really just find it hard to trust people, but I know when the time is right. But I'm not the type me na yoguti like to jump on every like opportunity just because it's presented to me. Yabo. Ngifuna kube like into a proper. So if I feel like it's not something proper, it's not something that's gonna add value, like in my brand, in my music, I'm not gonna take it. Yabo. So I rather just write alone until something that I feel like is gonna put me on another level, ifige. So yeah, patience. I'm patiently waiting for that. And the meantime,
shut up.
yeah, I'm the jack of all trades.
Hey, okay. Man, Yahoo's. Otherwise, so far so good. Like, what are some of your career highlights?
Well, the tell about the recent one, ne?
Okay.
I recently started fashion modeling. I love fashion, by the way.
Okay.
Hopefully one day when I have money, I can actually invest on that. So I just June futhi started June. I saw this it's something that has been on my mind for a while, ne? And then I saw
Okay.
this casting that was happening in Durban by FYE, which was hosted by OK Malooms and Blessing.
Okay.
And then I was like, mind you, I had never modeled in my life. But I saw
Sure.
that and I was like, I'm going, yeah. I'm going for the casting. And I did go. I told my friend to take me there. And then he traveled from PMB to Durban. We did the thing, and I was one of the people who were actually taken. Because I actually realized, would say, all you need, La Pana, it doesn't have to be the specific like skills of being like a model. It's just confidence. Yeah, and that's what I brought me in Alapa. I was just confident, walking confidently. Because Bella, I'm used to being on stage. I'm used to be like in front of people's like eyes, even though modeling is like a different experience, yeah. So, and then I was one of the people who were chosen, yeah, to like model for the main event. And then in July, they hosted like the main fashion show event, which also took place in Durban. And then went there and we modeled for like different brands on the fashion show. It was such a crazy experience. It was such a crazy experience. But yeah, I think that's one thing, Futsi, that I am really looking forward to and that I want to explore going forward. Fashion modeling, definitely.
Shout out. All right. So far, so good. Like if you were to give out advice to someone who's just getting started with music, or maybe an independent artist out there, more especially women in music, what would you say?
Okay. I think number one, first and foremost, believe in yourself. Like you
Okay.
can't do nothing in this industry if you don't have faith in what you do. Like nje, your faith has to be bigger than almost everything nje, that's in your mind. So you have to believe in yourself, believe in what you do, and stay true to yourself. Ne? Maybe you can hop on trends here and there to gain that traction, but stay true to what like feels right to you. Don't go with the trend because you won't last. And another thing engaba advise ngayo is to do research. I mean, I've pushed my brand this far by myself through conducting research, lots and lots of research about the industry, how to navigate um, the music business, all those things, and also like taking advantage of AMA workshops. Well, if there's a workshop in a music workshop, maybe here or in Durban, like or in a city that I know is like closer to me, I'm gonna go there because I know Wuti, I'm gonna get information is on Caesar in my career. So it's research and try to attend like workshops and seminars because they really like give you valid information, useful information for you to like navigate. So yeah, and also try another way like of making money. Don't just depend on music because if you're still up and coming, especially if you're independent, you need money, ne? You need like money in because everything is money. The photo shoots, the beats, and everything. You gotta have money. So just try to have like another source of income.
All right. So we okay, you mentioned that currently you're a teacher, right?
No, I'm not a teacher. I have a teaching qualification though, but I've
Oh.
taught before. Yeah.
Okay, so like currently like now that you gave our advice, we would see like as an independent upcoming artist, you need to have um a way to like generate that income so that you can survive. So like you outside music, what is it that you do?
I actually opened a business it's like an entertainment company where I assist artists with registering their music and signing up with like music distributors. So currently that's what I like basically do. because I know that most of my following are people who do music and who are still like up and coming. So I try to like advise them, just listen, in order for you to have like a copyright over your work, you need to register your music and you need to like get your music on digital stores. So I currently assist up and coming artists with that.
Okay, cool. So will there be visuals for the song Wemngani?
Definitely, yes. You know what I like? Uguti, the director, we've actually finalized everything. We're shooting month end. The director gave me freedom to come up with the concept. Yabo? So I
Okay.
drafted like everything, the vision that I have for the song, and he was like, he approved it. And he was like, this is dope, actually. So his job is to just execute it. So definitely there's gonna be visuals for the song, and it's gonna be
Shout out. So in conclusion, I need you to solve the song Wemngani one more time. I'm giving you all the time you need. And then if you have any announcements, maybe like the release date of your project or anything else that you would like to
say
set
like
out there, you
a
just
closing statement.
sure.
Okay, okay. Everyone, please go and listen to the song. It's an amazing song. It's about friendships. Please go and stream it. I'm gonna be shooting a music video for it. Stay tuned for behind the scenes. The video is probably gonna drop maybe by the end of September. Also, I have a project that's on the way called Flagger EP. It's gonna have 6 songs. It's drop. I'm not sure currently with the dates, but I know either first week of September or second week, the project is gonna drop.
Okay.
So yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. There's still more coming.
Shout out, Gay. Thank you for, taking time for us to have this chat. I'll repost the footage, shots by shots, and because like people are currently at work at the moment, so
Yeah,
they are not here,
yeah,
but they'll get
that's
to
true.
see everything that we talked about, and they'll get to, learn
Engage,
more about
yeah.
your song and the album. I look forward to hearing more about the album. Yeah, but then we'll continue like talking, and then yeah, I don't understand into yako, guti
Yeah.
like yeah, then see blah blah, but then we'll talk about it. Uh, Shout out.
Thank you so much, man, for having me and for the platform. I truly appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank God. All right. Signing out right now.
Peace out. Okay.